Sifuna, as an ODM member, is not an ordinary member. He's a Secretary General. Therefore, we can listen to his words. But whenever his words are in contradiction to the party leader's words, his words become null and void. So that's what people don't seem to understand. That what I am against is Sifuna trying to posture as though he could give us political direction, yet his office does not allow him to do that. I don't have a problem. There are very many people with very interesting ideas, even in ODM, and you've not had me pick up on any of these legislators, but the Secretary General, because he is subservient to higher officers. And the party leader's office is the only place where presidential direction will come from.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
What is Oburu Oginga's position? Is he one term or two term?
I mean, I cannot purport to speak for the party leader. I barely make enough.
How do you know that Sifuna is not speaking for the party leader?
I'll say why I think he's not speaking for the party leader. Because anyone who has ideations on what the presidency will look like, those ideas must come from the office of the party leader.
And
if the party leader, because the party leader has told us, and he made it very clear that if we are to go into an election, he's the presidential candidate that we will front, right? But he has told us that we are working on strengthening our party so that we can go ensure that our party is in government and not in opposition. So he's jumping the gun, because the party leader will tell us, he could decide to get into a pre-election coalition. And that would mean that
with
maybe we are not, yes.
Or with the united opposition.
He could decide with anyone. However,
even with Baraka.
No. Not like that, because now we're getting into ambiguity. I'll clear it up. ODM has a standing memorandum of understanding in the broad-based government till 2027. That memorandum, we have said, and even you had Wakili Orengo say, that we have not countenanced a situation where we will work with the united opposition. Even these guys were saying one time within ODM, I've said, we know everything, but we will not work with this united opposition. So this pre-election agreement, it leans heavily towards President Ruto's government.
Which is what I want to ask you about. Is Kasmuele staying? Oh, you're like, I'm not done yet.
So the party leader has not come out categorically to say one term or two term.
Yes.
Right? So when the Secretary General comes to say one term, you have a problem with it.
I have a problem with him calling people washenzi.
The deputy party leader saying two term.
I do not have a problem with any of these people. What I have a problem with, and that's why I'm saying, I've singled out specifically Sifuna. You've not seen me speak up.
Out specifically.
Yes.
Hassan Ali Joho, the deputy party leader of ODM, who yesterday said two term.
Yes, and so that's why I'm telling you. Personally, I will only involve myself. Hali Hassan Joho is in the executive right now. He's a member of the executive. He's a cabinet minister.
He's also
and
a
therefore
deputy party leader of
ODM as well.
And so now that's why if we conflate Bwana Joho's, let's get this right. He's not a deputy party leader. Yes, he's not.
But he's a member of ODM.
Now you see, that's why I tell you, members can say whatever they want. I will not pick on members. I will pick on a Secretary General who overestimates his mandate. Sifuna has no place. He cannot give us presidential direction. That will only come from Dr. Oburu Oginga. If you want, join the executive, which he wanted to and he didn't get in. Hali Hassan Joho, Mheshimiwa, can say whatever he wants, and especially he's bolstering support for the government he works for. He is allowed. But the Secretary General, it is a secretarial role. Show us the minutes where you are told you can call fellow party officials washenzi. ORPP cleared us in terms of audit. Then you go to a public funeral in an ODM hostile zone and you say that our Baba's lead political person in charge of political operations stole money meant for agents. Yet you walk around and you say mimi ndio Sifuna, mimi ndio huyu, and we were cleared by ORPP. Why didn't you flag that with ORPP? Because he is the principal official that ORPP liaises with in ODM. So it means he cooked reports and gave them to ORPP. That is the kind of man we are dealing with. He has to vacate that office, and he will not lie to us because he has gone to Baba's compound and hug Mama to hoodwink the supporters and meet Dr. Oburu in the morning. I am telling you, this is the hill I will die on. If he does not reform, this one we will take to the very end. And now, mimi nitatoka tu tuende tuambie vijana. Vile yeye ameenda to convince fellow politicians, we will go and tell the young people, he has to vacate. If you want to talk about terms, because we've not had any national member, official, say that this is our position on the terms. All these people, they can wax lyrical. But Sifuna, if you are Secretary General, it will not happen. That one will not happen.
We're coming